Hello everybody and welcome to the Daytona 270 live at the Daytona International Raceway. We're just getting started here, just a couple moments until the green flag waves here. Take a look through the field here real quick. Go up here to the front here, take a look at it. And there is the big surprise, is that 68 car on the pole for this race. That's John Rucker, his first ever start in the series, and will start on the pole here at Daytona. Jeff Ward goes outside in the 42 Dodge there. The 28 car in the third position, and the fourth position, Eric Bond in car 52. And you gotta admit, that is quite a surprise to see that 68 up there. We'll see how he does here early on in this one. 120 laps in this race. I will advise you that this race will be televised live, but there may be some tape delay on this. About every 40 laps or so, we'll take a short commercial break and then bring you the next couple laps after that. We're sitting here on pit road. We'll take a look back through the field here, see where you might be located here. There's Dustin there in his number 50 Dodge. There's the track record holder, Kelly O'Barry, back there. Gotta watch that 8 car up there on the outside. He's been strong here in this weekend. And so is this 0-1 car of Nick Watt. Remember, he led the most laps in that second heat race. Even Devin Senzo you see there. There's David Cheney, who had to get a provisional to get into the field here after the wreck. Mark Navarro making his first Daytona start. There's last year's champion. A couple champions starting right there together. There's the 72 of Josh Barnhart. And the debut of Buick as the number 96 there, Valentina, starting way back in 26. There's Keith Merritt, another one of those rookies. Rocky Balboa, another one of the Buicks. Chip Leatherman, another one of those drivers, had to get a provisional to get in here. And this is a big surprise. These two bluish cars here in the back, the 43 and the 66. Big surprises, but don't look for them to stay back there. They're going to be strong in this race. Take a look back here. Roughly about 70 seconds here before we get the Daytona 120. There's the Daytona stat book there on the left-hand side of the screen, showing you the track info. As you can see, there's Kelly O'Barry's record time. From time to time, we'll pop this window up to update the standings once in a while. Let's switch to another camera here. Won't be long now before this race gets underway. Many of the car makes represented here. All 5 of them represented in this field.
Drivers, start your engines!
There we go. We got the command to start the engines here. that standings up there in the right-hand corner there to keep track of the laps and where each of the cars are located at, position-wise. Been an interesting race. This is going to be the first time we're going to have 40 cars on the track at the same time. Where in the heat races, it was only 28, 29 respectively. So this is going to be the first time where we have a humongous field of cars. Coming down for the green flag. Again, it always seems like that inside car always gets the jump on these restarts, and no surprise here as John Rucker takes the lead. And we are underway. The season starts now. Looks like Jeff Ward's not going to waste any time here. He's going to go to the inside. John Rucker's not going to lead this first lap. Question will be who will. It looks like it's going to be Jeff Ward, and Jeff Ward's going to start his season off by leading the first lap. Average speed 201 miles an hour. Remember, these cars are unrestricted. First time in Daytona history with this series, unrestricted engines. Looks like Jeff's going to lead the second lap as well. Scott Tom's hanging there in second. Erica Stretcher has moved her 58 machine up to third. Now she's going to go for second. Take a look back at that battle. There's Megan Grant in the 89. Aaron Cady, that blue car down on the bottom, remember, he won the first heat race. Now we're up to 214 miles an hour. Already just after 2 laps. Lap 3 complete. Up to 218. Whoa. It looked like it was going to try it 3 wide in that corner, but that wasn't going to fly. Lines for P's and Q's. There comes Scott Thomas battling back for second spot here. Couldn't quite make it there. But the outside line has got some oomph to it. Megan Grant there in the 89 running in fourth, and Dustin Sloanaker in that orange car running in fifth. Now Scotty's going to try it again going into turn 1. They've got some help this time. Boy, look at it getting all squirrely-whirly now. Looks like Scotty Boy's going to take the second spot back. Megan Grant to the inside. She's going to take the third spot away. Now the Dodgers start battling it out back here. That's Eric Bond in that Lennox Ford right there. He's running the 6th and 7th position. Tom Browning there in that red car and the pink car of Kelly O'Berry. With this aero package and with the no restrictor plate, staying in the draft is still important. However, you're able to make past lot of times you can just make a pass on your own now with the unrestricted engine. Take a look at Erica here, still running in the fourth. Now her teammate there, Dustin Sloanaker, going to come up here in the 50. I was going to give her some help here, and I'm going to try to work around the 89. Ooh, she got a little loose there going in the corner. She's able to hang 10 here. Both cars make it by the 89. Jeff Ward continues to lead up front. Tom there in the corner. He's trying to make a race over here. We have 8 laps complete when they come to the strike. Now Megan Grant repasses Dustin for the 4th spot. Got a battle for the lead. Here comes the 28. Got to run down the backstretch. Pass coming off turn 4. Not yet. They're side by side. And Scott will lead that lap. So our first official lead change of the race. Boy, Jeff quickly gets right back down the line, almost cutting the 58 off. Seems like the bottom may be the place to run right now until this track rubbers up a little bit. Now, look at this. Now the two Dodgers pair up against and Jeff Ward retakes the lead. So they let him lead a lap, and then he took back over the lead. Take a look through the standings here. Pole sitter John Rucker is now dropped all the way back to 13th. See on the side there to see where your driver is located. You can see last year's winner, the 66 back to 28th right now. Hitting the 43 seemed like they have hooked up and passed some cars since the start of the race. Now Rod Toms is back in 40th. Don't know what's wrong with that car. He's just taking it easy right now. .25, 905. Cars are just flying around this speedway. Yep, flicking off the laps. Remember, you lead the most laps, you get an extra point, extra bonus point, so this is key. Down here, lead these laps early like this. Second place changes hands. Here comes stuff from Sloanaker now. Help from Aaron Cady in the 23. And starting to see another car come into the picture. That maroon car. Let's look back here. That's Jason McMillan in the 77, and where did he come from? He wasn't even in the top 10 a few laps ago, and now here he is. He's almost running up into the top 5. After there with Aaron Cady for the 3rd spot. Boy, they just keep getting faster. Now they're up to 226. It's all about momentum on this racetrack. You carry a lot of momentum, you can get to the front of the herd. Man, it looks like it's getting real dicey back there in about 7th on back. A lot of cars getting it on back here. There's Austin Summers. Watch out for that car. That car's been pretty quick here at Daytona this week. Green car there on the bottom, a green and white Chevrolet. So's that 4 car. He's been strong as well. Don't count him out. Holding serve up front. A good race car it looks like here today. Jeff has been kind of up and down. He's been good in practice, but when it's come to the race, that car has been spit spotty. It's been up front, it's been in the back. I don't know if he was saving anything for this race, but we're looking stout so far. Of course, it does help that he started in the 2nd position. Now he's under fire from the orange car of Dustin Slummaker here. Dustin trying to make some noise here. Trying to get up there and lead one of them precious laps. It looks like he's content to stay behind him for now. They're going to make the move on the backstretch here. Up to 3rd. Aaron Katie, Scott Tom's running in 5th. And there comes Scott trying to take 4th away. Doesn't look like he can quite get the run there. He'll have to cut back in line. Clean and green for 18 laps. And now Jason McMillan's starting to close in on the top 2 here. Still getting faster every lap. Have not slowed down one bit. Now there's a battle for that 4th spot again. Now looks like Scotty's going to get him this time. Ooh! 23 tried to put a block on there to block that momentum from the 52. And it worked. Able to keep his position. Might be seeing a whole lot of that early in the race, but late in the race, if you do that, you'll end up spun in the grass. Now, 3 wide. Brown decided to back out of there. This is all a dogfight for the 6th position. See that blue car, Kobe Foster, he's moved up into the top 10. Change up front, still the top 5 remain the same. This is where the battle is right now, back here. Tom Browning, Austin Summers, Toby Foster, all freight training the 58. Looks like 17's going to stick his nose under the 4, but it does not happen. Up front, still top 2 cars, top 5 cars have not changed. Maybe now everybody's starting to settle down a little bit. Everyone's still leading. Pretty much led most of the laps here in the early going, but still a long ways away to the finish of this one. back through the field here. There's Jared Foster. Remember, him and Kobe both had to take a provisional to get in the field. And they do have strong race cars. That's a battle for about the 11th position back there. That's the 10th position, I should say. 89 to 1 to 17. Kelly O'Barry in the 94 still hanging in there. And we got a change for the lead. Dustin finally got by the 42 to take the lead. While we were back there looking back. And Dustin's going to lead his first lap of the 2012 season. Now the battle is for second, as here comes Jason McMillan into the picture. Looks like he's going to make the pass on Jeff Ward down the backstretch. Move to 77 up into second. Now maybe that's showing that maybe the 42 may have a good short run car, but as for a long run car, maybe not the case. Top 5 are Dodge, Toyota, Dodge, Toyota, Dodge. Then Ford, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chevrolet, Ford. So quite some parity up in there. And if you're wondering how the Buicks are doing, look back through the field. First Buick is Rocky Balboa, and he is back in 23rd position right now. Ginger Snyder is running in last position right now. Well, that just changed. Now Robert Swanmaker, 11 seconds back. Quite a long way back. Here's a battle for the lead again. Jason McMillan tried to make a run there, but couldn't quite get it stick there in turn 3. And now it's going to cost him, as now the 42 is going to get a run on him down the front stretch. Scott Toms makes a move, and looks like he's going to go for third, so McMillan's mess up there in turn 3. That looks like he's going to hang on there. Looks like some drivers are having trouble getting into turn 3 on the bottom. It seems like they have to check up, like the car gets really tight or something there. Oh, look at this. Now Jeff Ward is going to go back to the lead. While we're looking at that, we're going to take a different camera shot here. Here they go down the back stretch. 42's got to run. They're still side by side. Shows you how amazing. There you see now the top 4. Now the top 4 have all closed up on each other. Jeff will lead that lap. Back up front with Jeff. Come off turn 4 again. Top 4 pretty much close together there. Aaron Kane laying back there. there together, and then there's a kind of a gap back to the spot. There's the 6th spot, owned by Kobe Foster at this point. And that red car, that's Josh Barnhart. He started way back there. He's making a run to the front now. There he is. First time we've seen that car in the top 10. There's another fellow that has now entered the top 10. That's Mr. Steven DeVincenzo. There he is, the 08. A little help there from Kelly O'Barry. How about that? So the OWF getting a little representation here in the top 10. Oh, look at that, he's going for more. 7th spot. He's going to get it, I do believe. And he will get it. Now, Kelly O'Barry's going to take a look. Meanwhile, back up front, we got us lead change again. Man, there's so much action going on, it's hard to keep up with it all. And Jason McMillan will now lead his first lap of the season. Can't keep up with anybody out here. They come off of turn 4 again. Again, looks like just the top 5. They're just hanging up there together, and everybody else is dabbling on back through the field there. Still green. 4 laps complete. Still green flag. No cautions yet. We're going to have green flag pit stops. First ones of the season. Look at this now. Dustin's coming back up to the front. He wants to get back up there and lead some laps. This is amazing racing up front. Now Dustin takes the lead. Yeah, the top 5 seem like they have a plan now. Looks like they're all going to stick together here. All the way up until the green flag pit stop. Tested these cars with the pit stop, green flag pit stops. We actually had that happen in, I believe it was race number 1. We had all those early cautions in that one, and then had that long green flag run at the end. We've measured it that these cars can go about 40-45 laps on fuel. How that goes. And that'll even further split the field up more. Still running average speed 226 miles an hour. Go ahead and run the field rundown here. Field summary real quick. After lap here. And John Rucker and Nick White still representing well for the rookies. Eric Bonda's backslid a little bit. He's back there at about 17. Now Justin Bond and the 43 who have been working together since the start of the race. Remember, they started dead last, both those cars. They moved up into the top 20. Oh, and it looks like we got caution on the racetrack. Yes, it looks like turn 1 we have problems. Problems for the first time today. We got a caution flag. We'll have to take a look at that and see what happened here. So everybody's going to get slowed up here. First caution of the day comes with lap 38. Looks like we got some damaged race cars here. We'll have to take a look at it here. Rocky Balboa is in trouble. Oh my goodness. Is he ever in trouble? Oh, I see why. The 3 car got turned around. And then Rocky goes for a wild ride. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. So one of the Buicks ends up going for a wild ride into the turn 1 wall. I'll have to take a look at this a little further here. I don't know if we'll see it in that camera shot. We'll take a look here at this camera shot. Yep, the 14 gets into the quarter panel of the 3, and then that gets the 90 up into the fence, and he wall rides for about half the corner. So early troubles at Daytona. And Brandon Reese is also involved in the accident. Let's see here. I think he was just trying to get out of the way, and he just couldn't get out quickly. Yeah, he just clips the front end of the 90 car. Wow. Unfortunate break there for both of those drivers. First caution comes out. After a crash involving Rocky Balboa, Aaron Sloanaker, Monica Fry, and Brandon Reese. As the number 90 machine got turned, well, the 3 car got turned, of Aaron Sloanaker got turned around by the 14. Clipped the 90 wall rode up into turn 1, and then did barrel rolls all the way down the track, and then collected the 30 car in the mess. Now, while we're under caution here, we're going to go ahead and take a little station break here. We'll be right back, and we'll get this underway. We'll be back just in time for the restart after the caution flag.